Oh, good morning. I'm Matt, and in this little episode, we are going to be doing some 3D. Fingers crossed. In front of us, we have the Sbach. Now, I'm sure many of you know the story behind this model, which is that I personally think it's a fantastic model. But it's one of those models which I have such troubles in saying that you should go and get one, because it's only 9mm EPP, one really bad landing, nose is gone. I've repaired mine many times. You can see the nicks along the wings and extra glue, and yeah, it cracks there, and I've put loads of carbon fibre down it, but wow, does it fly really well. And this morning is an absolutely beautiful morning. There is the slightest of little breezes coming in from behind my bald head, and you can hear the cockerel in the background. The Canadian geese have been flying through here. I've just seen 3 ducks just waddling through the crop. Anyway, painting a picture. It's a good morning for flying a 3D. So I sincerely hope this comes out, but just be aware, you screw this up and it's foam snow, and not in a good way either. Yeah, all good fun. Right. There we go. Round to a knife edge. Just start the morning as we go on. Look at that. Brilliant. I just hope that's coming out on the camera okay for you. Oh, I think we might be doing a little prop hang. Let's get out of that. Do a couple of rolls. Bring her down into a harrier. Let's let her. Bit rusty. This is the first flight of the day. Don't knock me too much. There we go. Let me bring her in a little bit closer. Yeah, just trying to get you to the wind direction a second. Not very well. Let's go and hover over by the Tree of Doom. Always a favourite. Oh. Like I said, we'll exit that one gracefully. A nice little knife edge. Keeping the power on, just getting it to slide. That's it. More power. Lean her over. That's it. I hope that's coming out on the camera. It is a very misty morning here, so the contrast will not be very good. Let's bring her in. Get her in. Ah, screwed that up. Anyway, let's go up for a stall turn. My favourite manoeuvre. Woohoo! Not very straight. Bit rusty. Like I said, first battery. Let's bring her up. Tilt her over. Bring her down. Bring her up. Do the opposite side. Ah. I fly this one out the front of the house all the time, and I think you can see why. It's because you can do so much with her in a very tight space. Go on, get down there, girly. Whee! I was going to prop hang it then, but it's a bit far away and we're on camera, so. And that's one thing which I do like to do. I do like to try and prop hang at different distances, and not always just like nice and easy right in front of me. I will pick quite high heights as well, because the wind conditions may be slightly different up there. They do become more challenging, and I am so rusty, Matt. This is just a shame that I got some of this on camera. But yeah, my point is that muck around at different heights, use all the area which you've got available to you, because that's the one thing which you've pretty much got unlimited for, is height. So use it. Look at that. Oh, bad Matt. Oh, I meant to do that. See, that's the thing with the 3D pilots. You got to work out whether they've done it by accident or whether it was just a graceful mistake. You got to wonder yourself sometimes. Oh, plopsies. So yeah, the Sbach, like I said, for a long period of time. I'm just going to make sure you're not missed it up about, because like I said, it is a bit moist here this morning. I really like it. I have this issue of like showing it to you and saying go and buy one, because it really is just really thin foam, and you can see how much I've added to mod it, and just for it to stay in one piece. Just look at all the carbon rod all the way down. There's $5 worth of $3 worth of carbon fibre rod going on in there. It did come with the main spar down the middle, but it will crack here, here and all here. But besides that, I really like it. But it is only really a very low wind day model, to say the least. And I ran it on a 3S. I have got a high rate setting for this one. I do fly it now on medium rates. Yeah, see, there's that bit of wind which I said was coming in from behind my head. So she was slowly getting pushed backwards. Come on, get over. Come on. Let's get out of that now. Stall turn. Oh, bad stall turn. Straight in, hang, power out, get round. Maybe needs a little bit more rudder, I think. Just sitting out here in these conditions. And you can see the airframe wobbling. Well, I hope you can. I can see it from here, it's quite twitchy. And as you can tell, I'm used to flying in quite a confined space. Well, not like super confined, like indoors. I really should have got this video up with the second battery or maybe the third, and I'd have got my thumbs dialed in then. But hey, let's just leave it as it is. Go on, get up straighter. Oh no, screwed it. Graceful. I haven't really done much inverted with this one. That's probably one thing which I'd like to improve on this year, is to get my inverted flying a lot better. I'm not going to do it now because I just know that I'm going to stuff it. But on a serious point, I've done no inverted Harriers or anything like that. And that's a whole new range of muscle memory which I've got to learn. Excuse me. Bring her in. And I do like prop hangs. It just looks so odd, and also I can get away with it with my neighbours because the old boy next door absolutely loves it when I prop hangs over the top of his garden. He's just absolutely genuinely fascinated by it. Now this is a 1300 no, it's a 1500 milliampere 3S pack, a ZOP special, and we'll just keep flying to it till it gets a bit saggy. There's no battery alarm or anything on there. That breeze really has picked up now. Cool. I hope that's coming out on the camera for you. There we go. Bring her in. I don't know what motor I've got on it, but I'm running it with an 8x45. Propeller, slow fly, which is genuinely what you need for a model like this. Which is a right little handful. One thing which I've not been able to do, I've done it like once and only got about halfway round, is hold it into a prop hang and then get it to turn. That's what I'm here trying to do, and I'm not doing it very well. I need to get used to all the angles as we, there you go, like. It just takes practice, doesn't it? And I'm still very much a noob. I still think I am very much a noob. Which I'm sure some of you out there are just agreeing, yes Matt, you're a complete noob. You've seen the way which you smash wings around. Let alone, yeah, look at that, it's getting pushed back. Come on, hold it. It's, I mashed that up, didn't I? That's why I like this hobby. You go into, sorry, you meant to do that, didn't we? You meant to do that. Let's nod on that one. We meant to do something like that, and then we ended up doing something so cool right in front of us. And also, this is something which I like to do, is mix up my backgrounds so that I'm not always using the same background. I'm using different points of reference each time. And the reason for that is that otherwise you subconsciously use like the hedge line or the tree line as a reference, and then when you fly somewhere else and you don't have that, you struggle. I think that battery's almost on its way out now. Oh, sorry, that was me getting slightly disorientated then, if I'm honest. And I also do like doing prop-ang circles as well. I found these really quite challenging, especially in this direction, because it's all about trying to get the attitude and trying to keep it tight, whereas left-hand prop-angs, or I don't know why, I think it's just the way which the prop spins, tend to be a lot easier, but in the opposite direction they're a lot more difficult, and also trying to do them really slowly as well. See, like that, that's only, and then you don't overcook it. There you go. Right, bring it back round. Yeah. So yeah, I like this model, but remember, it's what was it, $36, $37. You will need a whole tube of E6000 for it. It's quite a simple build. Just use pins. You could use hot glue, but to be honest, you need a rubberized glue. You need E6000 for it to be able to take the knocks and bumps, which you will give it. I have also put a long strip of carbon strip all the way along the bottom of the fuselage as well to try and keep it rigid. That's one thing which this model has struggled with very badly, is the flexing of the fuselage. Yeah, see, look, by the third battery I would have got my fingers dialed in. But no, I've elected to hit record on the first one. But I did like that little prop hang on top of the hedge. I might use that as the intro. Oh, no, I was trying to get out for a left knife edge and then screwed it up. Anyway, let's take her up. Yeah, that battery's starting to fade now. I should have hit the rudder sooner then. So we'll hit it early and then pull back on the throttle. And I didn't bring that out very straight. So let's bring her into land. Are you ready? Oh, he says. Brilliant. So that's the Sbach. Like I said, I've struggled for a long period of time trying to recommend this model to anybody because for the same money you can have the Hummer 3D, which is a far more robust model and would suit anybody who is looking to learn to fly 3D, which is, to be honest, what I kind of learnt with. And it's the Hummer 3D is, I think it's 35 quid, $35, whatever. You can buy it off Hobby King or other sites. It's alright. It's great. It's a great starter one. And again, when you bash the nose up, because you will bash the nose up, you can put balsa wood on the front and just glue it to either side. And then you've got another good 30 flights out of it. Whereas this one, this is my proper second 3D model. And I've really enjoyed it. And I got another one of these in a box in my office, which I think I need to keep, because this one is getting a little bit tired. I may do a little build video or something like that on this one. I'll tell you what, let's put my hat back on and we'll have a chit chat while we're walking back. And yeah, I might do a little mini build series on it. It's very simple. It's, what's it? 3 servos. The aileron servo is one in the middle. I've not used expensive parts or anything like that. They're cheap-ass MG90S, probably the fake servos. A little 10 amp ESC, which I've got going on there. And that's it. It was all very straightforward. It flies great, but like I said, I do have issues with recommending it because it is so weak. I know, and I've said it so many times now. You kind of get my point. Is that a model like this is that you it needs to be a second 3D model, and I'm just making this one safer now. Yeah, quite a, well, 1500 3S, and we had quite a bit of fun out of that one. So, time for me to go. If you have any questions about this Sbach, please just ask down in the comments section below. And yeah, I hope you can kind of like see my point about it. It's a great model, a little bit fragile. And what I'll do, I'll put a link to it in the video description. I think you can get it on Hobby King now, and I know I bought mine from Banggood for $35, and I think that included free shipping as well. So that's why I bought a second one, because they were relatively cheap. So if you're looking for, so basically my advice here for the Sbach is that if you're looking for a lighter second, and I need to stress that, second 3D model, that would be a good choice. You would not be disappointed with it. I absolutely adore mine, and I've every time we get like low wind conditions, I'm out flying it out the front, because it is great fun, as you've just seen here in front of me. It's made the first battery of the day made me look quite good, when in reality I'm not very good at all. So from myself, Matt, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll see you again shortly. Cheerios!